Hey Crimson Tide fans, come on in, let's huddle up and talk about the game with the LSU Tigers down there in Death Valley, huh? I asked you to tweet me some questions regarding the game. You have, so let's get right to them. Jessica?
The first question is from @CHarrison212. Is this game really going to be close? An offenseless Florida team beat them and a bad Auburn team almost did.
Yeah, I don't care about Florida or that other team you're talking about, but I got a sneaky feeling this is going to be a close game. I certainly hope not. I'll take that 21-0 like we did them in that national championship game. But LSU's a pretty darn good team. I mean, they're in the top 10. Come on. I think it's going to be a heck of a game.
Okay, well, the next question's from @PHowell7. How do you think Alabama's offensive line will fare against LSU's defensive line?
Alabama's offensive line has been doing very well, but we're going to have our hands full. There are some studs over there on that LSU line. They're quick, they're strong, and I'm going to tell you something. That house, there's so much noise and everything going on, and the linebackers are good. You folks know about the communication it takes with our offensive line. You've seen Barrett Jones stand up there talking to the guards over here and the tackles and over here. Being able to communicate with the line is going to be a problem for us. Those stunts and quick movements, where's the strength of the defense? Jones has to convey that to his offensive line. That may be a problem in making those adjustments. So our offensive line, as good as it is, this is going to be the toughest test of the season so far.
Okay, well, the next question is from @KevinForUA21. Whose running style stacks up better against LSU, Yeldon or Lacey?
You know, what we'd like to do is be able to run the ball up the middle, right guard, right tackle, left tackle, right tackle, as well as around the perimeters. You want to be able to do that. Now, doing it's another thing. The defense of LSU, as we say, is pretty darn good. I like Lacey. You like Lacey. We see him busting tackles, running up the middle. We see him bouncing outside. What surprises me is how good Yeldon is going up the middle, too, and off tackle. As lean as he appears to be, he's strong, he's quick, he runs tall, but man, he can get it up the middle. If we can run the ball either way, up the middle, off tackles, or outside, we can set up the passing game with the play-action passes, and that's going to be critical to the success of our offense.
Okay, well, we actually didn't even get any questions about our defense. Folks must be pretty confident. So how do you think they're going to fare against LSU?
Oh, I hope we do as well as we've been doing. After all, we're ranked #1 in the country in a lot of categories. However, LSU is a different animal, okay? They have some real studs on that offensive line as well, and they have a couple of running backs that can play anywhere except maybe for the Crimson Tide, okay? They have speed on the outside with their receivers. So we need to be able to win that battle up front, the line of scrimmage. When they try to pass the ball, which I don't think they're going to go to a whole lot, you see, because they haven't been real successful passing the ball, we're going to have to get pressure back on the quarterback because, once again, those outside receivers are gifted. They're fast and they can catch.
All right, well, any final thoughts about tomorrow's game?
Oh, man, it's, you know, going into a place like LSU, and there aren't many of them, your focus can be broken so easily. Aside from the travel schedule, no, I mean out on the field with all that noise and racket going on. Not only do you have to be able to communicate offensively and defensively, but you've also got to remember your assignments. Your assignments. How do you line up? What do? You have to focus so much on your job. It's a real test. To be able to beat those Tigers down there, our guys are going to be tested both physically and mentally. That focus has to stay intact. I have a very good feeling we'll be able to do it. Coach Saban and his staff gets our guys prepared. They've been there now. They know the preparation routine. I think we'll be able to do it as long as we don't turn that ball over several times. We keep holding on to that rock, we're going to win the game. Tweet me during the game. Boy, I'll be watching with you folks. And until I hear from you or you hear from me, it's Roll Tide. Ready? Break.